I'm about to spend $62 on a buffet in the Magic Kingdom, but is it worth it? Today, we head to the Crystal Palace for dinner. This character dining buffet style meal is a classic in the park. I'll show you all of the food, we'll meet all the characters, and of course, at the end, I'll give you my honest thoughts. The Crystal Palace is one of my favorite restaurants for breakfast at Disney World. I often say one of the only times you'll get me in Magic Kingdom before 11 a.m. is with a reservation here. And the main reason for that is the churro Mickey waffles, which I always say are worth the breakfast reservation alone. Unfortunately for dinner, we won't be having any churro Mickey waffles. But since I always come here for breakfast, I wanted to see what was up with dinner. Have I been missing out all these years? We'll be finding out today, and in order to do so, since this is a character dining buffet, I had to bring along a character expert.
Hi, my name's Phoebe. I'm a character expert. No, I just actually talk to the characters, which I guess makes me an expert in Kristen's eyes, because Kristen doesn't talk to the characters. She just stares at them. You're getting better.
We haven't done this together in a while, so I'm
okay.
Good.
The last time was Akershus, right? With princesses.
Oh my god, that's been a while.
It has been a while, but we are here today with all the 100 Acre Wood friends. So today we are going to get to meet Eeyore, Tigger, Piglet, and then Pooh, who is just kind of by the front of the restaurant by himself. You go up to him whenever you want, but the rest come to your table. I have not been here for dinner in a really long time. Just like Kristen, I usually do their breakfast, and I actually really enjoy their breakfast. Their cheesy hash brown casserole thingy.
That is good too.
So
I was
good.
talking about the churro Mickey waffles, but the cheesy hash browns are amazing as well.
And the churro Mickey waffles. So I'm excited to be back for dinner and see how everything is.
So like Phoebe was saying, we are going to be meeting all of the Winnie the Pooh characters here tonight at the Crystal Palace, and Pooh is actually waiting up at the front of the restaurant for us. Our server let us know that we're able to kind of go up and meet him whenever we want. All three of the other characters are going to be walking around to every table, and that's a little bit different from what I remembered. Pooh used to always walk around to the tables as well, so I'm not really sure when that kind of changed up, but we'll see how this goes. Now, as far as the food goes, I remember during the 50th anniversary of Walt Disney World, they kind of had a lot of Walt's favorite dishes here on the buffet. And I'm not sure if since the 50th anniversary has ended, if they've kind of changed that up. I don't think I've eaten here for dinner since the 50th anniversary, which is actually kind of crazy. So I'm excited to see what they have on the buffet for dinner. Now, before I show you guys all of the food on this buffet, I do want to make note that the food on both sides of the buffet is going to be the exact same. And then we'll kind of meet in the middle for all of the carved meats, which I'm excited to see what they have in terms of the meats and everything else. Like I said, it's been a while. And let's just get right into it. Just like any good Disney buffet, you've always got to start with the kiddie selections. And of course, here at the Crystal Palace, there are a bunch of good looking things. There are some chicken nuggets, some kids mac and cheese, a miniature beef quesadilla, and then some cheese pizza. I've never seen a quesadilla on a kids menu before. And then that pizza looks kind of interesting. Right after that, we're gonna have like our rolls and our different kinds of salads. So for rolls, over here we've got, what is that in the back there? A pretzel roll? Oh, I love a good pretzel roll. And then over here we've got some lavash, some assorted dinner rolls, and I think this is a Parker House roll just in the back over there. Some bread, some bacon bits, ooh, some croutons. That must mean it's for the salad over here. Oh, and we've got some dips for our chicken nuggets as well. Changing out the salads. Thank you. All right, we've got some romaine here to make a create your own fresh garden salad. So some romaine, some greens, and then we've got all our different toppings that you could, honestly, this is a pretty solid salad bar. I love a good salad bar. This isn't a bad one, so you'll love to see it. Our dressing down here, and then some other different salads. We've got a fruit salad, a Mediterranean couscous, and then what is that? A Southwest summer pasta salad, a green bean salad, a chickpea salad, and then of course it's not a Disney buffet without peel and eat shrimp. You guys know the drill. All right, moving on down, we've got all of the different entree kind of things. So right here is the country fried chicken with peppered gravy and hot honey sauce. Next up, we've got some mashed potatoes. I love a good Disney buffet mashed potatoes, and those look super creamy and delicious. This is something you don't see on a buffet buffet every day. These are some braised collard greens with smoked ham hocks, and I do love collard greens, so I can't wait to try them out. We've got some broccoli right next door and some roasted marble potatoes. So we got double potatoes, and then what is this? Some basmati rice, some vegetable chana masala, and these are some glazed rainbow carrots. I think my brother Ryan would have a field day with that one. It doesn't look like a carrot, it looks like something else, but I'm sure it's gonna taste good. Next to the carrots are some smoked cheddar grits and some shrimp creole. Now I believe they also have this on the breakfast buffet as like shrimp and grits, and that's actually one of my favorite things on the breakfast buffet. I really enjoy it, and I think the shrimp has a lot of really good flavor, so I'm excited that it's also on the dinner buffet here too, because I really enjoy it for breakfast. Next to that, we've got some honey glazed salmon. That looks kind of good. Ooh, and this looks really good as well. Some 4-cheese mac and cheese. Yum. Over here, what is this? Some oven roasted chicken with fresh herbs and ropa vieja. Yum. I didn't know they had this. And then something else I didn't know they had. Some classic gumbo. Okay, you'll love to see it. We could put some rice under that too, because they got some rice on the buffet. You know they have gumbo at 1900 Park Fair too. Oh, and they've got some red wine jus, so that must mean that they have some horseradish. So they must have some prime rib, baby. Here we are in the center, our roasted meats. What are our selections? Roasted carved beef and pork loin. And for the pork loin, they have a pineapple barbecue sauce as well. So we'll have to grab some of that. Oh yeah, the pork is over there. It looks really good. So I'm gonna make my first plate. We're gonna start with some appetizers, of course, and then I'm gonna test them out and let you know how it is. Okay, here's plate number one. What do we think? This is what I constitute an appetizer here at Crystal Palace. So I've got some of my pasta salads. I've got the couscous pasta salad as well as the summer pasta salad. And then I've got the pretzel roll, which kind of doesn't look too hot. Yes, thank you so much. And I've also got the beef quesadilla, which I've never seen a quesadilla on a buffet before, so I'm just gonna consider it an appetizer, but this was from the kids area. And then I got the gumbo, which again, I'm just considering this an appetizer. I guess it's a soup, so it will. I put some rice on the bottom there, and I am so excited to try this. I feel like people from New Orleans will disagree, but I think Disney does gumbo really well, so I can't wait to try it. Let's just get the bread out of the way. We're raw dogging this. No butter, no nothing.
You psycho.
That is so dry. Oh my gosh. No. Now this quesadilla. This looks so much like Taco Bell meat. You know how Taco Bell meat is like... I don't even know what I was going for with that. But Taco Bell meat has a certain look. And this has got it.
You better not diss on this, because I am so...
Phoebe's loving it. Phoebe is loving this quesadilla. She is just like...
Where else can you get one at Magic Kingdom?
That is true. Actually, I think they have quesadillas now on the menu at Pecos Bill.
Oh, really?
And the kids menu. It like just happened like 2 weeks ago. So, pro tip. But I am kind of excited for this, low-key. This is so bad that it's low-key fire. Like it needs, if this had like more cheese, I'd be like, holy. But it's like low-key really, really good. Like it tastes like a Taco Bell soft taco.
That's what I'm saying.
Which, you guys know, sometimes Taco Bell be hitting, but you're right, the tortilla is like so thick. Like the flour tortilla is so thick. You guys see in there? Like, it looks like Taco Bell.
Taco Bell at the Magic Kingdom.
Why is that so good?
You know, I've done that before.
So far, this is the front runner for, like, best thing on the buffet, which is, like, really, really kind of crazy, but I really love that quesadilla. you weren't wrong, Phoebe. Okay, summer pasta salad here. We've got some mini penne. It looks like some feta cheese, some veggies. I love a pasta salad. Just got like some Italian dressing. And that's pretty solid. Now the couscous one, and I love a pearled couscous as well. I think I said this in one of my other videos that like pearled couscous is super underused. It tastes the same as the summer pasta salad, just with the pearled couscous. It's simple, but it's light and refreshing, and it is so hot out there, so this is a really good starter. So I'm just going back for this quesadilla. I'm gonna have to get another one. But we still have this gumbo. I see some chicken, some sausage in there. Like I said, I put it over rice. I feel like one of the chefs here at Crystal Palace is from New Orleans or something, because you've got the shrimp and grits, which I think is super flavorful. And then you've got the gumbo here, which again, I think this is really flavorful. I'm not saying it's authentic gumbo. Not saying that. But what I'm saying is it tastes good. And I enjoy it. It's nice and meaty. Seasoned really well. Good andouille in there. Good chunks of chicken. I see some good veggies in there. And it's perfect over the rice. I mean, I really enjoy this gumbo. I don't think it's better than the one over at Port Orleans. I absolutely am obsessed with that quick service gumbo. But I still think this is really good. Like, I gotta say, so far, I am very impressed. I know I've only had like a couple of things from the buffet so far, but I'm impressed by these small bites. Uh-oh, I see Tigger coming around, but I think before he does, I want to try and go get a second plate of food, entree round, before he gets to us. All right, we've got our food, but Tigger is at our table. The food is so good, but yeah. Tigger, I gotta tell you, I'm really sad there's no churro Mickey waffles for dinner. Is there any way, oh, you're sad too, I know. I have a question. Is there any way you could go in the back and talk to the chef and get some for us? Okay, we'll see it. Okay, I think Tigger's got us. I knew Tigger would have us. He actually went into the kitchen. I'm not even kidding.
I actually wanted a photo with Tigger, so.
He actually went into the kitchen. He's gonna look. He came back out. I hope he's coming back with good news. Is it good news? Oh no.
Oh no.
It looks like bad news.
No.
Oh no.
Okay, it's okay.
Oh no. Okay.
We're just gonna have to come back for breakfast.
I'll be back tomorrow morning to see you again then.
That's what it means.
Okay. Wow. Honestly, the commitment from Tigger going all the way back to the kitchen. What a guy. What a guy. But I feel like Crystal Palace should have churro Mickey waffles for dinner as well, you know? I know I keep harping on these churro Mickey waffles, but truly they are just so fantastic that I can't stop thinking about them anytime I step foot in this fine establishment here. And, you know, for breakfast, they open up the ice cream machine so you can make a sundae with the churro Mickey waffles and put ice cream on the waffles now. So I feel like it's only right if they keep the churro Mickey waffles for breakfast since you're getting the ice cream for dinner. I don't know. I could go on and on about this for hours, but Tigger's a real one for checking with the chef, I guess. All right, plate numero dos. I got a little bit of everything here for our entrees. And Phoebe was hyping up this 4-cheese mac and cheese as well, so I am excited to try that. We've got that in the middle. We've got a little bit of salmon here. We've got that shrimp and grits. I've got a carrot, some broccoli, some greens, a mashed potato, some of that chicken. Did I say salmon? I don't remember, but we've got a little bit of everything here to try. We're going to have another round of entrees though, because I didn't realize how many there were, but there's a lot. But I can't wait to try this. Let's start with the least exciting stuff on the plate: the greens, the veggies, the broccoli. Pretty good and buttery, actually. Marbled potato. Nice and soft. Again, buttery, pretty tasty. A carrot. Honey glazed. Nate would like them. Actually, we went to Hibachi the other day, and Nate ordered an extra side of carrots, and they gave him pretty much an entire plate of carrots. It was ridiculous. But collard greens here with some ham. There's some big, good chunks of ham in here. These collard greens are actually really good. Again, super flavorful. I cannot believe how flavorful all of this food has been so far, and the restaurant isn't that busy, so I'm surprised they're like flipping food as quick as they are and keeping things flavorful. Shrimp and grits, I already know I like this because I've had it at breakfast, but solid for dinner as well. I do wish the shrimp were bigger though. The shrimp are really tiny, and man, that has a kick. That's pretty spicy, but I like spice, so that's really good. Salmon. This is a big chunk. They have it like, usually on buffets, the salmon is like in a big slab and you just cut off a piece, but here they have it kind of like pre-portioned into pretty big pieces too. I wanted like a smaller piece, but it's got like some mango salsa and green onions on top. As far as buffet salmon goes, it's usually not that great, but the honey glaze on here is nice. It's really good and sweet. Again, more flavorful than most other buffet salmon, so I'm quite impressed. And then we have this 4-cheese mac and cheese. Definitely some bacon on there. Phoebe's been hyping this one up, and I told her before, and she said it does taste like it. It looks like Chili's Cajun chicken pasta, just without the chicken and without the Cajun seasoning, and she said it tastes like that too. It does. This does need a little bit of salt and pepper, I feel, though.
Okay. Maybe it mixed together with all of my other things since I wasn't very organized.
But actually, it does have a little bit of Cajun seasoning in it, I feel.
Yeah, it does have something. Like, it has a nice little zing at one point.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
And it tastes more like an Alfredo sauce than like mac and cheese, you know? It does kind of this might have Cajun seasoning.
Pasta or it's 4-cheese mac and cheese.
I think it's 4-cheese mac and cheese, yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't know what they've got going on here at the Crystal Palace, but it's pretty good. And our final thing on our plate is our Walt's chicken.
Yeah, my complaint was I wanted one with more sauce.
More sauce?
The ones
Okay.
on the left have way more sauce on them, so I went to that side.
Okay. This has like gravy and hot honey on it. It tastes like a Disney tender, but it's not a Disney tender.
Yeah.
Like, it tastes like they wanted it to be homemade. Is it a Disney tender?
I don't think so.
I don't think it is.
Disney tenders are like more orangey.
Yeah.
And the breading is thicker, so it's like crunchier than that.
It tastes like they wanted it to not be a Disney tender, but it tastes like a Disney tender. And I wish it tasted a little bit less like a Disney tender. But it sounded really good, so I don't know. I can't believe I'm saying this, but that's probably like my least favorite thing on the plate, honestly. It just doesn't have enough. I don't know. It just doesn't have enough to it. Whereas everything else on this plate has been like really good. You're right. It needs more honey.
Yeah.
Needs more gravy.
Yeah.
Just not super impressive. Well, I gotta say, Eeyore, you look really sad, and I gotta tell you, I'm really sad too because there's no churro Mickey waffles.
I'm so sorry. She will not stop asking you guys for churro Mickey waffles. She made Tigger go back to the kitchen.
I'm really sad. I might be even sadder than you.
Eeyore's doing great today. We're here with each other. That's what happened. She's doing just fine. Exactly.
I'm gonna ask everyone about the churro Mickey waffles. This is my topic, okay?
She's talking, so.
I'm crying too.
Well,
internally. The last time you were here, it was a year and a half ago.
Yeah.
Well, the last time I was here, I was eating churro Mickey waffles.
Piglet, the churro Mickey waffles are her favorite.
I can't stop thinking about them, Piglet.
She made Tigger go back to the kitchen and ask the chef. And then Tigger had to come back with the tragic news that we all knew because they don't have churro Mickey waffles right now.
I know, I'm very sad.
It's great. And maybe we can have some birthday cake together soon.
Phoebe's gonna kill me.
Yeah, I know.
She's getting so
harassing
mad.
them about the churro Mickey waffles.
She's getting so mad at me, I could tell. For our final round of food before dessert, I got some of the carved meat. So we've got the pork with that pineapple barbecue sauce. We've got some of that roasted strip loin over here. I also wanted to try the ropa vieja, and it looks like we've got some peppers and onions mixed in there as well. And then over here, those mashed potatoes. Those look so good. Let's dive right into this pork here. We've got that, oh, my plate almost tipped over. We've got that barbecue sauce right on top. The pork looks pretty tender. They were not joking when they said pineapple. That literally tastes like a Dole Whip on top of my pork. So I don't know how I feel about it. The pork itself is good. It's not really dry at all, which I appreciate. And the barbecue sauce, I kind of like it. I wish it was a little more savory. It's a little bit like too sweet. If it was a little more savory, I'd enjoy it more, but it's still good. Now for the beef. This looks good. I wish it was a little more rare, personally. That's actually really good, though. It has a very strong rosemary flavor. I can taste all the herbs from the outside. Nice thick piece.
Hold up.
Good amount of fat on there.
Did you not get a glazed carrot?
I did get a carrot in the last round. It was good.
That was one of my favorite bites I had.
The carrots were good. I had them in the last round, yeah. But these potatoes, did you try the potatoes? These look so good.
I think it lacked a little seasoning.
They're so creamy, though.
They are. That's what I said. I said they're very
so
creamy,
buttery. They could use a little pepper.
But they are very creamy.
They're so creamy. I mean, every Disney buffet, I literally say it every time, they just have the creamiest mashed potatoes. Every time they do it for me. I don't know what it is. Ropa Vieja. Now they have really good Ropa Vieja at the Minion Cafe in Universal.
That is the weirdest sentence you could have ever said.
What? At Minion Cafe, you're just surprised that it's good there?
Well, why do the Minions serve that?
I have no idea.
What are they cooking up back there?
I don't know why this is on the menu, but it's really good. And it's way better at Minion Cafe than it is here at Crystal Palace. Stick to the American food, the Cajun food. This Ropa Vieja isn't doing it for me. It doesn't have much of the Latin flavors. It just tastes like pot roast, like sour pot roast almost.
So maybe Ropa Vieja.
Literally, that is not good. With that being said, it is time to show you guys dessert, and there's actually a lot more than I expected. Right here we've got some loaded brownies. I'm not really sure what that entails, but it looks like there's some M&Ms on top, maybe some butterscotch chips. Right here we've got some cookies. It looks like some snickerdoodles and then some chocolate chip cookies. Right next to the cookies, we've got our soft serve machine. There's vanilla, chocolate. You could, of course, swirl it on up, but there's no toppings or cones, so that's kind of disappointing. But next to that, these are our fun desserts, and I actually noticed something really cool with these. If you look closely, they're kind of themed after every character. It's really, really cute. So right here, this one is Eeyore themed, and it's actually a plant-based citrus cake. And then back there, it's kind of hard to see a little bit, but that is Piglet themed. It's a strawberry chocolate cupcake. It doesn't look chocolate. It's just totally pink, but it looks really good. And then right here we have a carrot cake cheesecake. That actually sounds delicious. I'm assuming that's based after maybe rabbit. This one is a honey flan, and I'm assuming that's a little bit of Pooh here. And then a panna cotta parfait is right here. I don't know who that's after, but this is certainly Pooh back here in the back. We've got the red and the yellow. That's a honey mousse cake. All right, and I decided to just get all of the character-themed desserts here. So we've got our Pooh dessert, our rabbit. I don't know. I honestly forget what a lot of these were supposed to taste like and what they were, but all I know is the carrot one is a carrot cake cheesecake there. This is the one I'm most excited to try. I totally missed this, but Phoebe just got her desserts, and that one is Tigger. So I didn't even get that one. You have to let me know how it is after you try it out, but that is clearly his tail. I don't know how I did not see that, but yeah. I really hope this carrot cheesecake is good because it sounds delicious. At first it tasted plant-based, but I don't think it is. At first it wasn't great, but as I chew a little bit more, it gets better. What I think it is the proportion is off. It's so much cake and not enough cheesecake. And the topping there is throwing me off because it's just like raw carrots on top. And I don't like that. Now we're gonna eat Eeyore's tail. This is the plant-based dessert. And honestly, I feel like you can usually tell when a dessert is plant-based. And I actually would not be able to tell. It just tastes like a light, dense, citrusy loaf cake. I don't need the icing on top, but I understand it's to represent the tail, so it's fun. But this is actually pretty good. I actually like that more than the carrot cake, which is kind of surprising. Now they say this piglet cupcake is a chocolate cupcake, but you can see it a little bit better now. It clearly does not look like a chocolate cupcake. It looks like a pink velvet cupcake, and technically red velvet is chocolate, so maybe. It tastes like a strawberry cupcake, but actually, I think there's some chocolate filling on the inside. I could kind of see it, but I didn't get to it fully on that first bite. There's definitely a little bit of chocolate something on the inside there. Can you see it? But I enjoy a strawberry cupcake, a strawberry cake. So it's really good. It's actually very dense as well. Pretty good. That takes over the top spot, actually. The desserts keep getting better as we go. Now we have this honey, what is it, a honey flan, I believe, maybe? Okay, I'm conflicted. The cake on the bottom is so dry, and I do not like the cake at all. But the flan on the top is good, and it's not very sweet. So I like the flan. The cake on the bottom is a no-go. Now for the Winnie the Pooh. I don't even remember what this was. It's just the Winnie the Pooh dessert. I think it's a panna cotta, and I don't really like panna cotta just because the texture is a little too foamy. So, overall, desserts are usually at buffets like not that great, but some of these are pretty enjoyable. I think my favorite is actually that piglet cupcake. Yeah, it's a very dense strawberry cupcake. That's my number one. Oh, you got the little dirt dessert. I just stuck with the characters, but they're okay. Okay, so now that we have officially eaten everything, I'll go over some of my favorites. From the first round, I really like the gumbo and that quesadilla. I know it's ridiculous, but the quesadilla was so good, and the gumbo. And then I also really like the collard greens. Trying to think back on what else I had. From that other round, I liked the mashed potatoes a lot, as well as the prime rib. Phoebe, what were your favorites from the day?
Ooh, that's a good question.
And how was that Tigger dessert?
The Tigger dessert was good. It kind of tastes a little bit like coffee. It was just throwing me off. The best dessert I tried out of the three was the strawberry cupcake, though. I probably wouldn't get the Tigger dessert again. They're very cute to look at. I recommend going to the bar, going, oh, those are so cute, and then like getting a cookie. My favorites were probably the 4-cheese pasta, the beef and cheese quesadilla. I loved the carrots. What were they called?
Roasted.
No, they glazed. I loved the glazed rainbow carrots. And I really liked the gumbo too. I think those were probably my favorite eats that I had. My favorite meats, all the characters.
Speaking of characters, we still have one thing left to do.
Oh my goodness.
We gotta meet Pooh. We've been waiting all night to see you.
We have. Yo, would you like being back here? This is lovely.
He's by his flowers.
It's very sweet. You look lovely. You look freshly. I'm sure it looks freshly washed. Very dapper. Very dapper Pooh.
I'm not ready to go back into the heat. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much. Have a great day.
Thank you. Crystal Palace dinner. Check. Crystal Palace dinner. I gotta say, I'm impressed. I really expected to go in there and not really enjoy much just because my last experience wasn't great. But I think they might have improved some things. I enjoyed a lot of the things that I tried this evening. It was also definitely way less chaotic in there than breakfast. I feel like the restaurant in general is way more popular during breakfast time. Maybe because of those churro Mickey waffles that I keep bringing up 100 times. Sorry for that, guys. But it is just a more popular restaurant for breakfast. And that was one of the least chaotic buffet meals that I have had in a very long time. I mean, a lot of the times that I went up to get food, I was like one of the only people even at the buffet, which was really, really nice and really surprising, just given how busy this restaurant usually is for breakfast. The characters also came around a bunch of times, which again, that doesn't usually happen for breakfast because usually every single table is filled, but that was just not the case for dinner. This morning when I went to make a reservation for Crystal Palace, I could pretty much make a reservation at any time that I wanted. So it was really, really nice just not having a full restaurant. And while I did enjoy a lot of the food tonight at Crystal Palace, I feel like the price is kind of what makes or breaks this restaurant. You know, $62 for an adult to dine is very expensive, especially when you could dine at a signature restaurant and get an exquisite meal right outside of the park for the same price, if not a little bit more, a little bit less. And that's probably what I would still prefer to do. I'd still prefer to maybe leave the park and go dine at Narcoossee's or something, but it's a fun place to go to every once in a while. Crystal Palace dinner is not somewhere that I'd go to all the time, but it's a fun place to go to here and there. You guys will have to let me know what you guys think of Crystal Palace in the comments below. Let me know whether you're a fan of Crystal Palace dinner, Crystal Palace breakfast, or neither below. And as always, thank you guys for checking out this video. Thank you to everyone over on Patreon for your support. I appreciate all of you. If you don't already and you enjoy honest Disney food reviews, make sure you hit that subscribe button and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.